I am going to move us back again to the last item on our memorial response agenda. That is page 95, and proposed resolution of the WSBA in regards to what's happening in our society. We've had a very addressed a number of issues. We've dealt with some personal things ourselves on these matters, which I think in the big picture is fantastic. We were able to have those conversations, and I would just note that in this resolution, it does not include the statement we were sent by the Association of Washington Assistant Attorney Generals, nor the statement sent to us by the Washington Bar Foundation. It would be my recommendation if the board were to adopt this resolution, which deals with acknowledging the statements we've received, to add those things in addition to supporting the court, supporting the statement I made, supporting our staff, and supporting that our committee discuss with the court how we can better look at GR 12.2 16 years later after our last analysis. So that's what I have before you. And of course, we'd have to remove the approval of the mission statement, as that has not yet occurred. Governors, the floor is yours in regards to what statement the WSBA wants to make. Governor Schicchetti and Governor Higginson.
I will move to adopt the resolution of the WSBA in response to national dialogue for approval.
Second.
Governor Higginson?
Well, my question was in regard to the language about the judiciary. Trying to find it here. That we, oh goodness, I know it's somewhere in here that we're recommitting our efforts to provide educational and wellness services to all of our members, including the judiciary, to support them through their time. So I was just wondering about including the judiciary, because I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to this. I don't know if they're all active members. I'm assuming they're not active members of the WSBA. And then I also didn't want to sound like we were presuming anything with regard to the judiciary. So,
absolutely, great question. Actually, this is something I've been. This is actually something I've gotten to become an expert on in regards to the judiciary and WSBA services. Our judicial members are entitled to our WSBA member services, including our wellness benefits. And one thing I've been talking to the judiciary about, I addressed the fall conference last year, and I just came back from virtually addressing the administrative law judges of Washington, and I've written about it in the magazine. One thing I've been telling them about, you know what, judges, and I think Judge Tollefson will tell us that, you are human beings, and judges face the same types of financial difficulties, complications with vices, and stresses in their lives that all of us as lawyers and professionals do. And they do get to take advantage of our services, and a lot of them don't know that. They should know that we are here for all their members, whether they're active litigators or whether they're judicial members. And so they do currently are entitled to use our services, and I have been trying to make them aware of that this year.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Any other questions or comments? I know it's been a long day. I know these have been tough issues. I think these are important things, and I've really appreciated all the governor's interest in this and moving through these things. Not seeing other questions or comments, I'm going to proceed to a roll call vote. Governor Abell?
Aye.
Governor Angelo?
Aye.
Governor Clark?
Aye.
Governor Grabicki?
Aye.
Governor Higginson?
Aye.
Governor Knight, handsome Governor Knight, Governor McBride,
Am I not handsome?
you are the Oracle of Olympia, sir.
I'll take it. Aye.
Governor Peterson,
Yes.
Governor Schicchetti,
Aye.
Governor Stevens,
Aye.
Governor Swagel,
Aye.
Governor Tollefson.
Aye.
The elects, it's too late for the elects to learn this trick because I won't be president when they become governors. If you just don't answer, then you get a compliment out of me to see if you get your attention. Okay, thank you, governors. Thank you so much. That was the last item specific to the memorial response agenda I put together, but it's not the end of our conversation. It's not the end of our efforts. One, I asked a call of this board to challenge them on the mission statement to make sure it did reflect equity. And only one governor took me up on that challenge that I made kind of publicly. And I want to appreciate that Governor Higginson was inspired by that call to do that. I also want to let this board know that I specifically asked the Access to Justice Board, the Criminal Law section, and our Civil Rights section to go brainstorm some ideas about a couple of issues. One of those issues is qualified legal immunity, but on any other issues, and come back to this board with some recommendations and advice about how we can continue moving forward on these issues. I have Governor Stevens' hand, and then I have phone number 503 ending in 818, which I'll recognize next. Governor Stevens?
Okay, I just wanted to note for the record, and we'll be working on it, but the Diversity Committee will be coming back with a proposed action that actually includes the action items that were part of its report, or hopefully for our next meeting.
Wonderful. And if I might give advice, if you can break them up so they're on a package, that I think will help the board discuss them best. Telephone number, oh, it dropped. I was recognizing a telephone number, but the hand has disappeared. Maybe they never meant to raise their hand. Are there any other concluding comments or remarks on this matter? I thank you all for your participation and involvement on this matter. I look forward to it being the first step the WSBA takes in many steps, many of which will be carried by our new governor-elects, and I appreciate seeing the governor-elects here. You will be carrying us forward on these things when people like myself are gone off of this board.